Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and I only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. And for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Time to run it all.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well and good. Let me see how all systems go. So far we look so good. And yeah, let's get it today. Last day of the month, man. Wow, that's been a quick month, man. Been a quick month, to be honest. Uday is talking. Yes, I was just about to say, can we check if he's talking? Wouldn't be surprised, man. Man's gonna yap for a couple of hours here. That's how it always works. Their timing hasn't shifted, so he might yap till freaking 11:30 or something. Time is it 10:30? Yeah. So we are having speeches, and this is good. Ideally, I would like him to say something, and we just dump price. Dumping price would be a great opportunity, but we're gonna speak about all of that nonsense right now. Not nonsense, but you know what I mean. We're gonna speak about all of that. So yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Morning to everyone. Good morning. So news today, last day of the month, Thursday, October 31st, Halloween today as well, for all the kids, you know, so they're enjoying today, dressed up. I mean, I guess some adults are also dressing up like clowns and stuff like this, going out, getting drunk, you know, and still broke. So, no, I'm just joking, but, you know, yeah, Halloween, we'll see. Hopefully we don't get scared by the markets here, and hopefully the markets don't scare us, because don't need none of that shit end of month, tell you that much. So, looks like we are getting our rates come out. Did the rates actually come out yet? They should be keeping it the same. Yes, it is Diwali as well. Happy Diwali. Isn't there two Diwalis? Isn't there like one now and then there's another one that's supposed to come out on a different time? Yeah, so everyone who celebrates Diwali, happy Diwali. Stream lagging? Brother, your internet's lagging, unfortunately. Everything looks smooth here. I'm running it. All systems go. So rates kept the same, pretty much what we're expecting, right? So we expected rates to be kept the same here. And yeah, we expected rates to be kept the same, keeping with their loose policy. Now, the only time we will see some yen strength come into the market, which is what I'm kind of hoping for, is them just to hint saying like, listen, we're keeping an eye on things. We will stop bond buying soon. All of this BS they normally say to just temporarily increase their currency. If they don't have anything to say, then they just intervene anyway. So those pullbacks will be opportunities. So let's go ahead and do the analysis once we know that. Now, for the rest of London, we don't really have too much we need to worry about. Until New York today, we have unemployment claims. And then, of course, tomorrow being the big one, which is NFP, right? NFP, everyone ready to gamble for the beginning of the month here. First of the month, they're already full margin. They either make their month or break their month. So let's get it in terms of the analysis here. Start off on the daily time frame as always. So previous daily just hanging about a little bit, closing bearish here, still respecting this daily support obviously, but yeah, bearish candle close. What's interesting is respecting also this previous daily support here. So as I said, if this news right now, speeches is going to retrace price, right? If speeches is going to retrace price, we should put a little bit of announcement. POJ speeches going on. I think I spelled speeches wrong, but that doesn't matter. I can't spell, but I can trade, so that's fine. So yeah, pulling back at the moment a little bit here, looking at 4-hour time frame, beautiful close. Makes sense for this gap fill to come through here. Makes sense for this gap fill to come through. And you know, we have a little bit of a gap here. Is it spelled wrong? I'm not sure. I think it is. I think it's right. Maybe I'll give myself benefit of doubt. So yeah, 4-hour good close below. You know, good close below, looking like, you know, why not, you know, it wants to tap into this zone. But this will be dependent on what happens with news. If they indicate that, hey, we're going super loose policy, we don't give a crap, we're buying bonds, we're keeping interest rates low, it will just send price towards the upside and we won't get that downside move. So in the short term here, yes, I do expect price to probably at some point make its way and fill this gap. Right now where we are is a prime spot for that to happen. It's just tough with news going on right now. So we need to wait for them to finish speeches before we can trade here. Otherwise we could get random moves up and down, right? So that's how it is. Oh yeah, chat box has different colors today. Wow, special gift I think we got now. That's pretty cool. I like it, man. I think that looks pretty sick. Looks like they updated their firmware. Yeah, I think it's cool, man. I think it's cool. I like it, you know. So, you know, a bit of multicolor action here, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at GJ, man. Just depends on the queue. They look like LGBT. No, they don't. It's not the same colors. We got mix of blue, we got mix of green, neon green, so it's not. If that's the first thing that comes to your mind, then I wish you the best, brother, because it seems like that's on your mind, man. So you need to be careful. Maybe talk to yourself in the mirror and expose to yourself if you really have those tendencies, but we won't get into that. We won't get into that because that's your personal stuff. So that's because of Diwali in India. Maybe, yeah, that's the colors, right? We have fireworks, bright colors, throwing powder around. Maybe that's it. Give out your bitch first. Nah, you can keep that for himself. Not high enough quality, We have standards here, bro. Have standards. So let's move on to gold. And subconscious strong coming out of the closet soon. Yeah, we need to see. Mr. Gold. Yesterday, New York session was quite interesting, to be honest. Just kind of had this massive dump from the top of the range. Released all of its tension and then found support, tried to make it back up, failed at this resistance we had from yesterday, where I was looking for buys above from yesterday. And then later on at around like 8-9 o'clock my time, started to make its way towards the upside here. And tapped into that 90 zone, rejected, double liquidity grab. So we liquidity grab above this high, liquidity grab above the other high, and now currently dumping. So if we look at previous daily close, still closing strong as a bull here, and closing bullish, right? If we look at 4 hour, we have same kind of situation where it's a mixed bias, same as one of these situations back here. So yeah, sells can make sense here, especially with 3 of these wicks going like this, and the last one giving liquidity grab. So where's sells gonna make sense? So for me, I feel like sells can be an option once we start to get below these type ranges here. Only problem is we have this little bit support here that we have to worry about. If we could bounce off that. Obviously below 80 here is going to be even cleaner sells. We do have a 1 hour below 80 somewhere around 80, 78, so 20, yeah, about 25 pips away. Still enough range. But yeah, below here would be looking at that. Again, end of month. Do I expect price to break out end of month? Probably not. How's this monthly candle looking? Jesus, that is insane, man. What? Do you guys see this shit? This is insane. Let's see this accumulation pattern. How much have we blasted through this accumulation pattern? Actually, this is one big cup and handle. If we're looking at that, look, cup and handle. So the actual target for a traditional cup and handle as an investor on a monthly time frame should be the bottom of the cup, which is here. So if we go ahead and check that target from the breakout, holy, and people would say, oh, that's crazy. Well, targets are coming up here to 850 exactly. I'm gonna say that is our max target, just based on that. 850 is what I'm gonna say is like, where we could reach on a blow off top before a heavy pullback, before some sort of significant pullback, like a monthly pullback. Still bullish, but 850 possible here, right? So yeah, looking for buys today. I think we need breakouts for buys. If we just dump randomly back to the bottom of the range, I don't mind buying the bottom of the range. I don't mind the bottom of the range to try and make our way back towards the top of the range. That is fine for me as well. I'll be looking for opportunities there. Otherwise, maybe to try scalping here for some sells. Really wonder how important this zone would be, but we'd have to see at the time. And then we take it from there. Also looking at GBP USD, big dump back down to the bottom of the range yesterday. Impulsive move up, dump back down to the bottom of the range. Looking at 4 hour time frame here, 4 hour. Let's start off on daily here. So daily time frame close on GU, bearish here, just above the daily support. I really wish it closed below. It will give us more probabilities for downside. Now on the 4 hour time frame, we are sitting at this strong 4 hour support. Same thing in 2005. Oh, it's loading. This is gold, 1 month, 2005. Yeah, this didn't have so much of a handle, but yeah, this is a rounding bottom formation. Cup and handle is kind of like you push up, pull back here, and boom, it's your cup. But yeah, same rounding formation. Take a measurement from here, since you already have it open. take a measurement from this low to this low and see where this blow off top, if this first initial move is equal to this. See if it's equal to the top of the handle, which would be, I mean, the top of the cup, which would be the be interesting metric to go out. See if we can have oh wait, getting message from land department here, need to check. I can deal with that later. So yeah, this is what we're looking for, right? Not this, but obviously the plan that I said. Now on GU, we're sitting at very strong support here. So sells are only going to be below that support, I feel, unless we can push up to somewhere previous 4 hours, start to find some sort of resistance from there, and look for sells back down into that range, basically, right? So some sort of change of structure. Yeah, GJ's dumping. This is the news coming out. He's obviously said something. Listen, we want this end of month. This is going to give opportunity for higher time frame buys. So ideally, what are the zones I'm looking for price to respect? 4 hour support, obviously number one. And any pullbacks here, if we can form some sort of support from here, it's going to give us 300 pip range. This is the one zone I'm looking for price to support here. Somewhere in around this 4 hour support zone right here. Second place I'm looking for is on an hourly basis. Yeah, basically down here is really where I'm looking. Right now where we are could be an early. If price has a lot of bullish pressure, we could start to, you know, look for price to, you know, be inside this range. Nothing to do, disrespected the size. Did it? Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, let's see what happens. He's still speaking as I put the announcement you saw. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hello, I cannot see your screen frames covers the data. Cannot see your data. Put your watermark, please. Put yourself out of my stream is better than putting the watermark, brother. Can you relax? Jesus. What a perfect setup one. Anyone took it? Yeah, it was pretty clean, huh? Gap fill setup one. It's very, very clean, but hey man, 43 pip stop loss, not the cleanest now. If you don't know what's going to happen, you have to run that 41 pip. I won't say it's the cleanest in terms of stop loss placement, but the close below for sure. You know, for the close below for sure. If my broker doesn't accept trading during news, can you trade GBP JPY today? By New York, yes, but not in London while he's still speaking. This is all news driven, right? We're having GBP Bank of Japan speeches as well. So that's how it is. Right? So if you're trading this right now, you're gambling. Long term, be careful, because you don't know. If this spikes towards the upside, I wish you the best. GU going up at the same time. This is all news driven, man. We have Bank of Japan speeches right now. Gonna put this. Right, so this is exactly what we want to be happening right now. Is we want it to be dumping for me personally, maybe not for you, but for me, this is what I want to be happening. So this will set me up for higher time frame buying opportunities leading into next month, right? Think about this giving us a discount for next month. Giving out a discount for next month. Exactly what we want to see. So GU here pushing up. Now, GU's mixed bias, daily candle closing at support here. If we're going to look for buys on GU, I think buys are going to need some form of pullbacks here. I would like to see price close above here, pull back, then get back above. Now, if we're going to look for sells, it's quite interesting because we've tapped target, right? So I think sells would have to come from a change of structure. Don't think one candle close is going to be enough. I need to see a change of structure, maybe from this 1 hour resistance somewhere here. And then that's how I'm going to plan it. But for now, if we can get in to play this bounce at the moment, that's how I would play it here. So yeah, that's the overall analysis. So hope that's all clear. Let's see what drama happens for this right now. Can anyone find me the speech on YouTube? Would love to make some fun action with them and see what they're up to. So, and especially I want to see the translated on what's going on in chat. That's my favorite, some entertainment. So yeah, that's the plan, guys, today. Let's see what ends up happening with Bank of Japan, and yeah, we'll see what we can do with it. Do the YouTube business, guys. Yeah, if you did enjoy the analysis, be sure to leave a like on the stream. 300 of us in here. If we can get the likes up to 100, I would appreciate that. You guys know the drill. You know the drill. So let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, straight drop here. Gold looks erratic. It does look a bit erratic here for sure. I want to have a look at DAX as well. We are not at Frankfurt Open. 10 minutes till Frankfurt Open. DAX has been dumping heavy since yesterday. Very, very, very heavy. Like, I have to keep removing drawings. Like, this is a massive move since yesterday. Daily time frame now is ripping towards the downside. We didn't close below daily support. This current daily, no top wick. Do we have top wick on our brokers? If someone could check for me, would be appreciated. Just so I don't have to go check right now while I'm doing this. Daily support all the way down here. I don't think this will be relevant to just yet, but who knows with the way we're moving right now. So this is previous 4 hour, P4R. So let's see what's going on with that. So yeah, 4 hour at the moment is closing below. Just had a 1-to-1 on DAX in 5 seconds. Nice, you took a sell, I'm guessing, obviously. Spread wasn't too high for you. You get low spread during this time. Small wick, all right. Bank of Japan keeps short-term rate. Yeah, it's the speeches that's gonna move JPY right now. Yeah, low risk due to spread issue. Yeah. What did you take here? Close below. Yeah, that's clean. Yeah. I haven't even tried trading at this time. I don't know where I would be triggered. Need to experiment with that. So moving down here, 1 hour support is upon us. This is going to be our next target here. And then below that we have a bit of clean sailing till here. Yeah, big LTA here. So I guess we could capitalize off this LTA. And then for previous 4 hour being a next target. So some form of pullbacks here would be good as well. Create some sort of range and then look to capitalize off that range. Yeah, that's what I'll be looking here for DAX here. We have the open here in about 6 minutes. So we'll see what happens at Frankfurt Open. And then take it from there. GJ is doing what? GJ is starting to retrace a little bit here after tapping the support. So yeah. Brilliant. A small wick? Yeah. You're holding NZD, going good? Yeah. You can see the trade. I put the update here and actually this for... we spoke about this Euro NZD swing yesterday in the Euro NZD swing. Almost hit 1-to-1. We talked about it in the live stream actually. We took it live. First swing live. Normally we don't get the same timing, but yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm basically... I have the choice now if I don't like it to get out break even or just to hold. So it's pretty stress-free. Where is it? I lost it. Oh, it's here. So it's pretty stress-free at the moment. Can trail stop to above this high. As soon as the 4 hour closes below should be nice. So yeah. We'll see how that goes. Bro, are you an ICT trader? Do I look like I look? Can you see this 200 pounds of muscle here? This is what ICT trader. Harry, do you make New York live stream? I've never made. I don't make it. I do New York live streams. I trade New York with the guys in the group. We either do live chat or I have once a week live streams. Yesterday we did a live stream in the group, and we took those cells. Well, I took those cells. What's the RR for Euro NZD? It's not Euro NZD. It's NZD CHF, Swiss franc. I would not be shorting Euro NZD. I think Euro NZD is bullish here. Yeah, we can see it moving up, right? Because the Euro, I feel, is bullish. Euro should bounce from here. Yep, Euro is been bouncing. See, that's a very good daily close. If we can now pull back, maybe retest and then push up, Euro should maybe give a little bit of a bounce from here. Gold getting in towards our zone here. Will be the 1 hour close as well. How's 1 hour looking? 1 hour looks like it will close bearish. We'll see in 3 minutes here. Hopefully, if it dumps too much more, we don't really have the room to take sells. With 30 pip stop loss. Needs to stop basically where it is. And hopefully 1 minute can create structure here. That's what we do for the next 3 minutes. If it starts dumping, then nothing really much we can do. Just have to trade with this inconsistency in gold end of month. Idea is to get back down to the 1 hour support. So that's where our risk to reward would come. Because let's say it stops right here, which is where we need it to stop. Stop loss will be like 35 pips still, 35 pips. But we do have 36 pips towards the support. This keeps dumping towards key level. We just have to sell below key level. Because key level would be like a watch / break even zone, right? You can see how important key levels can be. Look at the 90 here being respected like a king, right? Give me any advice. I'm new in trading. I would say watch my free course on YouTube. It costs you nothing and it will give you a shit ton of information, right? That's going to be the best thing. Oh, this is dumping back down. Looks like we'll have to end up taking that last 2 minutes here. I don't think there was any other way to get in here. 30 minute, no bearish closure on 30 minute yet. 1 hour, even close bullish here on 1 hour, closing back inside of the range here. So not a way I could get in following my plan. This 15 minute wick fill here. Yeah, not really something with everything else like that. You know, S2 would be beautiful. Yep, you're right. But that's a good topic. Let me know if you want me to make that topic. Wick fill versus rejection wicks. What's the difference here? Right? Like you have two wicks that look like this. It's a good topic actually. I can make a video on this for this week. Let me know. So you have one candle that looks something like this with a, actually let me draw it better. You have one candle that looks something like this with a rejection wick, right? That's how the candle looks. Okay. And then you have one on YouTube. No, just not rejection wick versus wick fill, but what is the two type of long wick candles, right? So you have two type of long wick candles. You have long wick candles like this, which are going to be, you know, you could expect maybe to be filled, right? So there's two type of long wick candles here. So yeah, that could be a good topic. You know, could be a good topic to talk about. Like, how do you approach long wick candles inside of the market, right? Because there's two type of long wick candles. We have this type of long wick candle, which is more of a rejection, grabbing liquidity from the downside to give you a push, where this candle can be a wick fill, because this wick on lower time frames is candles. It's a clean zone. So this can be a wick fill. I mean, if we take two examples here, we can see This here was liquidity, grab liquidity to give this push up here, did it twice as well. Why do we know that this is a liquidity grab? Because it's rejecting a zone. Whereas if you look something like this is going to be a wick fill. How do we know this is a wick fill? Because we're following momentum, you're following the trend, and you're following something that does what? It's going to fill the wick here, right? It's going to fill the wick because this did not reject anything. It was just an area, and that wick can be filled here. So I can dive a bit deep into that topic there and explain the difference between a rejection wick and a wick fill, right? Or a liquidity grab. Right, this closed below key level here, but this stop loss is too wide here. Great video idea. Yeah, this week I'll post a little 5-minute video going into that about depth. 50 pips stop loss here. 50 pips stop loss. Can't really do much with 50 pips stop loss. So maybe I do that for this week. Video on average session push. That video I do in the exclusive. The reason why is that not many people will watch that video. It's not worth my time. I pay a lot of money for the videos to be made. Volatility is kicking during election time? Yes. So I mean that video would be more on long wick candles. Man, look at this dump. It's a shame, man. We don't get any 5-minute or something like that. But end of month, I expect there to be, you know. What's the benefits of Discord? Literally, I've repeated this many times, but the benefits are unlimited. Like, it's everything you need for the cheapest price possible. That's why we make it like that, you know. It's yeah, I mean, it's everything you need, you know. All the details are here, like all of daily tech support, follow-ups, weekly live webinars, community, live London trading, a daily NY session. You know, all of this. So much stuff here, you know. You can watch the video as well. All here. Access to all exclusive content as well. You know. Just read this. I don't want to go over it. Many people have heard about it again and again and again. Right. Starting to dump. Is this speeches still going on? Can we check these speeches? To see what's going on with these speeches. Oh, DAX is dumping here. Frankfurt open here as well. This candle closed in 46 seconds here. I wonder if this close here would be enough risk to reward wise. What's this? 17 for 18. Yeah, maybe. Has to close below though. 37 seconds. Doesn't close below. I don't think that will be a shot. Needs to close below. Would shorting gold on DAX if Trump wins be good? I'm not too sure about that, to be honest. Looks like it doesn't want to close below. Yeah, not closing below here, not closing below. So we'll have to wait. Not following my plan, that one. But this could create a nice little support zone to close below later. Very heavy bearish momentum here on DEX. So we'll keep an eye on this. We'll keep an eye on this, but close is keeping us safe. Harry, which broker are you using? IC. GU shorts, I think we need change of structure in my opinion for GU shorts. This could be a little retest to continue up bullish. We're at a very strong 4-hour support zone. Very strong 4-hour support zone. We did tap into this resistance a little bit. Price keeps respecting the support here. Yeah, I'll probably manage my stop loss if we break this structure. We have lower high, lower high, lower high. We can retest here, but we shouldn't need to break it. So probably if we break this, I move to break even. How long do withdrawals take at IC? If you withdraw through PayPal, it's instant. But I do through wire, it takes 2-3 days. 2-3 days. Depends which day. I mean, if I withdraw on a weekend like Friday, I probably won't get it till Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday normally, something like that. Actually, it depends on how busy they are. You know, like withdrawing end of month, probably going to take longer because they are processing a lot more withdrawals at that time. A lot more withdrawals. Give me a sec, guys. Just go to it, come back. IC has PayPal withdrawal. They do have PayPal withdrawal, but they don't have much withdrawal amount from PayPal. I only do that if I need to take some money to pay someone or something, you know, like quick $500, quick $400, something like that. You know, not go through a whole withdrawal process of like withdrawing through wire. You can just PayPal it. Do you use crypto card for cashback? No, I don't. I don't. I wonder when this is gonna stop. Bank of Japan. No one's helping me find Bank of Japan speakers. Very upset. Very, very upset. He's still speaking. Udia, we're not 100 of our baseline scenario. Various risks remain. Continue 3% base gains. Outlook would bring outlook closer. Yeah, he's still speaking, man. 1109, it's 1110, so he's still speaking. In terms of behavior, USD JPY and GBP JPY, what's your take? Take of what? Behavior? Yeah, they have, you know, they behave pretty similarly, to be honest, as they're both JPY backed pairs. Buys from the bottom of from the 1 hour support here can also make sense. If we start to create some sort of structure, supports obviously. With the new GB new budget cuts, I don't see the GBP will recover. Looking at 193. Yes, but you have to realize that the JPY is a lot weaker. So yes, I'm still bullish on the I'm bearish on the JPY. I'm bullish on GBP JPY because I do feel it's a lot weaker. You know, I mean, the new budgets are a little bit messed up, you know. This non-domicile thing is a disaster. Does anyone have link for JPY press conference? No, no one's bothered to go find it. Can find it now, but I'll have to go through through YouTube and all of this stuff. I should just save there. Couldn't find it? It's okay. We have what's this called? Financial Juice. We're still getting updates from Financial Juice, so it's all good. Alright, why do you trade Forex only? Would you not recommend futures as well? RR? What's RR? Futures, it's because my main session is, I don't want to, so let's say you have a broker, I don't want to have to deposit this much into a futures broker, this much into a normal. I don't mind diversifying, but if futures is not going to be my main focus, because what would I trade on futures that I can't trade on Forex, right? I mean CFD, sorry, not Forex. Like if I wanted to trade US 30, I can. If I want to trade NASDAQ, I can. So realistically, it's not too much of an attraction to me. 5 minute on DAX maybe close below soon. Let's see. 15 close as well. It will be together. Would be good together. Problem is now stop loss is a bit big, huh? It's making it tough. Look at the size of stop. 24 pips. For 20 pips to the 15. How can we find smaller stop loss? This is straight 1 minute dump. Yeah, straight 1 minute dump. We need a good 5 minute pullback on the open to get proper stop loss. Otherwise, we have to trade on. We have to trade on this. I mean, UJ and GJ behavior difference. Check for yourself, man. They behave at different times, but JPY pairs as a whole are pretty much, especially two major currencies, the USD and the GBP. So they behave pretty similar. You found the link? Thank you, thank you. We'll have a look in a minute. Why is it all messed up, link? Yep, this is him. So now we'll know when he closes his mouth. Damn, man. Comments are turned off. Right, 5 minute candle is about to close here. Stop loss is a bit big. So what I'll need to run an aggressive stop loss here is I'll need to see price make an aggressive top wick and use top wick as my stop loss, as I don't expect it to reflip and just drive down here. 15 minute candle close below. If 5 minute fails to close below here in 7 seconds, yeah, we can wait for the next one as well. Wait for the next one as well. I did close below. Let's see how big of a top wick we can get. Actually, on my broker, it's not closing below for some reason. That is weird. That is weird. Only very, very slightly closing. I don't know if that's below or at. I guess it's below. But top wick here is not enough. Risk to reward here is going to be tough. although it looks like a good move, risk to reward here is going to be tough. Ah, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, stop loss placement here is hard, man. Stop loss placement is hard. Maybe we could have break even at this point here, but it put me off. It put me off. 24 for 21. Yeah, maybe as a break-even zone, yes. Yeah, it's not a clear close. That also put me off as well. We need that big top wick. Yeah, that's a shame. Harry, do you support Palestine or Israel? I support people. I support people. So I support Palestinian people because they don't deserve to be put in a situation like this, right? And what's happened to them, I think, is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, for me, it closed like this on my broker as well. Is this IC markets? Looks very similar to IC. Yeah, for me it closed like this as well, so I was confused what to do with this, huh? I was confused what to do with this. So yeah, and I think that the way Israel has, I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, definitely my heart goes out to Palestinian people who have to suffer with this for ages, you know, and no food and constantly being bombed. I think it's ridiculous. Now, at the same time, like, if a person is gonna be a good person, you know what I mean? Like, if a person is gonna be a good person, I don't have anything, no matter what ethnicity they are, no matter where they're from, I have nothing against them. I only have, remember, you can't paint everyone with the same brush, because I'm sure there's people in Israel who disagree with what their own country is doing to other people. I'm sure that there are. Doesn't mean just because they're from that country, they're bad. Right? Right? That's my point. So that's what I mean. Like, I remain with an unbiased opinion on the actual people, because there could be good people even though they're even from Israel. So I'm nothing against them, but I am against the way that the government, right? It's between, and the thing that makes me super upset is how many people are getting adverts about donate to charity, help people in Palestine, help, you know, there's no food, and, you know, I love to help, but it makes me extremely sick in the stomach that they're sending millions of dollars worth of rockets over the borders and not sending aid. And USA, did you guys see the budget for US elections right now? $15 billion. But us as human beings and taxpayers and all of this are the ones who have to pay to help people when it's them creating the mess. It's like, it's just mind-boggling. I don't want to get into it, but it's like you spend 15 billion on a presidential election, and then you send hundreds of millions of aid and war, and it's like, come on. I don't know. It's just, you know, I don't want to get into it, to be honest, because I don't think it's fair. DAX, what about DAX? What about it? There's a setup? You see a setup? Love you, Harry, for saying the truth. It's just it's the unbiased opinion. Same on DAX, 2 real clean moves. Should have taken it then, right? It's not a shame if you didn't take it. Broker didn't close below. Yeah, so it's not a shame, right? Because this is a move that you were never going to catch anyways. You were there in front of the charts. It's a shame when it's a move that you know, is a move that you planned and everything came to your rules, but some reason you hesitated. This had weird stop loss. Broker didn't close below. Shame it didn't close below. Yeah. Just need to make sure you remove emotions from moves like that, because there'll be plenty of moves happening on the charts all the time. You know, it's not the first time DAX will move like this. All of this move towards the downside can be retraced towards the upside. All of that stuff. Harry, in the Discord group, do you have a separate live stream? Yes, we have a separate live stream. You know, without delay. Like the YouTube will always have some form of small delay. It's just something I can't avoid. I'm streaming in the highest quality possible, but there's always like 3-4 second delay. Also, the stream continues after we end this one. Is the Japanese speech over now? No, it's not. He's still speaking. Or maybe it is. Oh, this guy yaps a lot, man. This guy yaps a lot. Like, I remember these days, he'll talk and talk and talk. So closes below 80 here can give us a wick fill. He's asking about the WED one. Yes, there's an exclusive one where we sometimes see Harry sucks at CS. You've only seen me. You never even came to watch me play. You made a comment on how good I was at my shots. That's the only time. You're like, man, look at this guy. Never happened. I'll have it on recording, bro. Be careful. Bro, I'm a new subscriber. Welcome. Photoshop recording, very good. Can Photoshop a recording, huh? Number one, smart man. Which country is bad? That's it. I've stated that no country is bad, bro. It's people who are bad, not the countries. Bad people make bad countries, right? That's how it works. It's not the general. You can't paint everyone with the same brush. Like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Always helps. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. We're posting weekly content, guys. I mean, no one else is doing this. The amount of information on this channel is massive. Is massive. Like, I don't think a lot of people will just charge for a course for this type of information, but we put it out there because I don't need to sell a course to bring value. My value, that's like most people's value stop at a course. Like, that's why they sell a course, is because they don't have any value past that. You know what I mean? But my value comes from application, showing people how to apply things. Except Italy is bad. I've seen enough tutor. Morning, Harry. How are you? I'm good, thank you. And yourself? Have you upgraded the chat box? It looks nice. It's self-upgraded, so I'm happy with that. Can't complain, to be honest. Something self-upgrading. But yeah, I do like the new look of it. Gold is bearish now. Could play out a small downside move. We'll have to see. Are you still in school? No, I'm not, man. Been backtesting a lot, experiment to be on and off, and have a conclusion. It's no longer 50-50. If checklist score is then 80, then hold. Yeah, problem is that it's hard to build a checklist score. Also remember, checklist will always be somewhat subjective. Like you can't do the checklist score before taking the trade, and hopefully you have enough time in the trade to do it. If you have enough time in the trade, then yes, but before the trade, it's not really possible to do, right? Because you don't know how deep it will close, where it will close, what will happen. Make it fast, less than 2 minutes. 2 minutes should be enough time, yeah. Should be enough time. So this is where GU sells would make sense, is if we pop up here, fail, and close back below here, you can take sells back towards the downside to retest these lows. If not, then maybe above here, buys, we start to look at buys. Let's see. I got green, means we're bullish, we should buy. All right, what should we buy? I'll do it right now. Full margin. I'm grateful to have met you. You are a good person. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Happy Diwali to all of those celebrating. Yes. If you celebrate Diwali, happy Diwali. Bro, these guys are spamming, bro. Can they relax? Hi Harry, any advice when to exit a trade? How do you know if your analysis was wrong? Close earlier to prevent losses, or do you recommend holding to SL to allow to play out? Remember, when you change your SL, you're changing the trade, right? Because your trade needs to change. Something needs to happen in the trade in order for you to move your SL, like new structure formed or price needing to respect a certain zone. If we look at, let's say, these swing trades that I'm in, okay? We can take that as an example. Look, these are all new zones created now. I know now if it's breaking this lower high structure towards here, I can just basically move this to break even and not lose anything, right? That's it. So because something changed, but at this time here, if I entered somewhere here, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because I would be changing the whole trade here. I'll be changing the whole trade. So it depends. I would also recommend you to watch this video on YouTube, will help you. Take profit levels. Where is my take profit levels? My take profit strategy. Watch this. This should help you, this video here. Right? This is going to help you with this stuff. Harry swings? Yeah, I have a few. I put them in here, my swings. This was a GJ swing I attempted, but I got stopped out break even. Basically, one of our setups here. Liquidity grab to the range lows. I got to a 1 to 1.5, but not to major target. So I just got out at break even, unfortunately. Not really too fun. My best swing so far has been, I took a gold swing as well. That was a very nice one. And then this Euro NZD as well. That was a big one. 200 plus pips, 1 to 3. Do you show trade live on chart? I do. You can see all of the live trades we've taken on stream from entry, exit, and TP. All of the live trades over the last since 2023, man. We're almost in 2025. Holy. That's a lot of trades, man. Live, done in front of people. Entry, exit, TP, everything. Not a lot of people can show that. Always impresses me. This is like probably my most impressive work, because this forced me to be journaling and putting in the trades and putting in notes. A lot of mistakes. A lot of early break evens. Very interesting. I should make a video end of year going through all of this data here and discussing, you know, about that data. Look at gold, right? So if this now fakes out, closes bearish, we could also look for potential sells as well. Can be a potential here. How do you create a journal? You can just copy mine, exclamation journal. It's also in the description. Check out the description. And then just go file, make a copy. No problem. Just copy mine, save yourself some time. If you want to make a more in-depth journal, you can use like Notion to make a little bit more where you know, talk about, you know, some more in detail, you know, like a written journal about your trades. That's a great idea for a video. Yeah, I think it could be quite informational. Going over what I felt, where I could have improved. That could be nice. Setup 6 on GJ valid. Not really a setup 6, because you would have just taken the setup 1, right? Remember, setup 6 is to avoid when there's no other setup, right? So this is what I think people are mistaking. You keep searching for setup 6, but all our other setups are there, right? There's no point to search for a setup if you had the setup 1 here, right? Because you would have just taken this close below. So remember, it's to avoid when there isn't the setup 1, but when it gives you the setup 1, then there was a setup there. So it's kind of played itself out. Harry, do you analyze weekly or monthly for trades you have taken? Yeah, of course, I go over on a weekly basis. In our webinars in the group here, let me show you, like our last webinar, we do like a trade recap, right? We do a trade recap where I go over the trades that I took for the week. You can see this. Like this is all our webinars, right? And if you look at like the last webinar, you can see, get out of my way. You can see we go over basically trade recap, what we took and why. So yeah. Do you gave an entry? I'm not sure. I was looking for pullbacks for entries. No, I don't think it gave an entry, to be honest. You're buying straight into 1 hour support. Unless you don't care about the 1 hour support and expect it to go up, then yeah, you wouldn't be worried about that. You would buy this for this wick fill here, 2 pips, 8 for 10. How to join your webinar? I might do a free one. So I might do a free one, and yeah. That would be, otherwise you have to be part of exclusive. So gold getting back inside the range here. Maybe aggressive setup 5, setup 2 was valid. Did we get that? No, we didn't get the setup 5. Oh, aggressive 5 with setup 2. But you reached the target, so it makes it tough, right? You're buying at this resistance block here. Like it can still form a lower high now because we have nothing closing back inside of that. So if this was to break it, free might be good. Yeah, I would only do one, but don't expect things in life always for free, right? You guys already get too much. You need to take advantage of what you get this much for free. It's not gonna last forever, tell you that much. He's still speaking apparently. Oh, he's quiet now. Yeah, it seems like speeches are finally finished. So since speeches are finished now, it's safe to trade GJ, which is good. We're back where we started? Yeah. Basically, it's exactly what it did, right? Came in, got all sellers involved, and we're back where we are now. Now the real session starts. Now all the inconsistency out the way. Now what does gold want to do here? It's a very interesting spot we're at. This is quite nice, this, huh? I had a 5-minute structure here as well. Maybe overlook that slightly. Focused a bit on the sells and overlook that. 30 as well closed. Good morning, Harry. Why do you use mix Owanda and Forex.com? Which one is better? Owanda has too many gaps on stuff like GJ and stuff like this, but on gold, the Owanda, the Forex.com, so that's why I use Forex.com on Forex pairs. But on gold, Forex.com, 4-hour time frame is wrong. 4-hour time frame is wrong. So they have weird 4-hour time frame adjustments. Looks like Bank of Japan didn't have anyone alive for the speech, so they sent a zombie. More Euro knows 5 minutes. Not sure if it will affect GBP JPY. It's not a major news, so I think you'll be okay. It's not wrong, it's different. Please accept special individuals. I will not accept that one. Guys, make sure today, last day of the month, I'm gonna all give you a tip. I talked about this tip yesterday. Set yourself a budget for today. So from yesterday to today, I set myself a 1% budget. I've not blown that budget. I'm not down on that budget. But today I only have 1%. I'll probably go 0.5% last day of the month, save my bullets for next month. So if I get a trade today, I'm only taking it 0.5%. I win or lose, not gonna affect me, right? If I win, it's gonna make 0.5% more, happy days. And if I lose 0.5%, not going to affect my monthly performance. So extremely important. I recommend a lot of people do this, right? It's very common that you're at the last day of the month and you really want to do what? You really want to try make back potential losses. You want to try end your month more positive than it is. Maybe you've had like a 1% profit this month. Maybe you've had, which is still good, right? Remember, it's a profitable month. Maybe you've had a 5%, you want 6%. Maybe you're trying to pass a challenge and you're up 8% on your challenge and you try to make 2% today. Doesn't matter, guys. Doesn't matter. No need to push things. This is a marathon, not a sprint. I know that's a common saying, but really need to understand that, right? Really. So make sure to set a budget, right? Don't go and put yourself in a tough position. So yeah. Also, if you're finding value, be sure to leave a like on the stream. I would appreciate that. Get the likes up to 300. 400 of us in here. So yeah, save yourself last day of the month here. Remember, this week is also a tough week overall, right? We have a lot going on. Elections next week, daylight savings, all of that stuff. Harry, can you make a video on swing trading? Yeah, soon, maybe, soon. It's quite simple. It's quite simple. You buy? No, my name is Harry, not buy. What do you think about XTB? I don't know about other brokers because I haven't used multiple. I didn't come into Forex and start testing 6, 7, 8 brokers. So I won't know, man. I won't know. You trade NQ? I don't trade NQ, but there's no harm in that. Why so serious, sir? I don't know what you mean serious. I was having a joke with that guy. Telling him my name is not Bai, my name is Harry. He says, am I Bai? I said, no, my name is Harry. It's not serious. I am straightforward though. I'm straightforward because I like to give direct answers. Direct answers. I also am here to do a job, so I'm gonna take trading seriously. I'm not gonna be here to joke. I'm gonna be taking trading seriously. Any tips of what broker in UAE? I don't use a UAE based broker, I use IC. Gold consolidated a lot before London. Yeah, now gold is pushing up at the moment. I wonder if this is going to create resistance to maybe pop down a little bit here. Continue this lower high trend. Continue this 4-hour bearish momentum. Definitely possible. We shall see. Wow, GU is moving great here. What's happening with GU here? Wonder what is happening here. This is a big move here for London. I wish this 1 hour wasn't here. Is it different on other brokers? No, it's the same on other brokers. We didn't get scammed. Which is always good not to get scammed. But this is a move if I've seen one. This is amazing. Why? Hard, man, with this whole shit here. If you remove this, easy trade, or we just close above here, which was the other plan we were looking for. Remember, we were saying we can look for some sort of at least 5 minute structure before this and then closing above. Did we get the 5 minute structure before? No, we didn't. That would have been ideal. So just one of those that is like, okay, fine, you know, you kind of have to go here, trade to here again and see what happens. If it rejects this, then you're out break even. But to be honest, it's so close, man. So close. NFP tomorrow, yeah, that will have some influence into, of course, some of the moves on. But this is not USD based. This is GBP based. It's rare you see GBP USD move with 5 minute candles this much without a pullback. Even look at this big move down, you don't get that. But yesterday from the same zone, we had something similar. Harry, if you have an insider in a big bank that could tell me their gold trading positions, you think it could be useful? Yeah, of course. But you'd need to know what type of trading they're doing, right? You'd basically look for order flow. But remember, that bank won't have too much of an influence. You know? Won't have so much of an influence. Perfect. I don't see Legendary Trader. Where is he? I don't know, bro, Sebi. He's disappeared. Where is Legendary Trader? I don't know where he is, man. Also, did you see on WAP there's subtitles now? I got that sorted for you. It's not in Italian, but it's in English. Did you see that? Subtitles now for you on WAP. He's probably in the village hall telling them to remove SL. I think they've shorted gold from 2700. Struggling a bit. London Open here in 10 minutes. I'm excited to see what happens. Maybe we can continue some DAX sells here. See how DAX is doing. Has it just dumped? Yeah, it is just dumping here. See a little setup 3 wick fill option happened here. Where are we on higher time frame? Do we have much room? We have a little bit to squeeze here. Not too much. Not too much, not too much. 2 on DAX, 5 minute was clean push. S2. Did we get S2? Why no one alert? I mean, come on. This is a bit of a small close. At this time, 15 would have closed bullish as well, but closed below the support. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, this was nice. If it closed a little bit deeper, it would be clear as day. This is where you just have to be slightly aggressive. But this is nice. Yeah, I like the S2, but we weren't watching it. Unfortunate. Should have been more locked in. Going in on DAX. A bit silly if you ask me, but okay. If that's your plan. Good luck, good luck. Not sell lows like this right now. Myself. Same sell is happening in GJ? Yeah, different pairs. Gold, I'm looking potential, maybe gold sell below here. If we can close this candle below this 15 support, we can just repeat this impulsive move from the morning. 20 pip stop loss, 20 pip target. It makes sense. And then anything continuation past that will be plus. I'm in your Discord right now. I know your name, bro. I know it. You can always chat on Zoom, by the way, bro. You can always chat on Zoom. I'm not sold on selling the lows, stealing that line. I like what you did there. I like what you did there. Props on that. Props on that. Didn't this candle just not have a bottom wick? Or am I tripping? This candle didn't have a bottom wick. I know it didn't have a bottom wick. I'm not seeing things. It's impossible. I don't miss details like this. Nah. I don't. There's no way I'm missing details. This is not FXCM. This is different. Am I tripping? Maybe I am. Yeah, see, look. Look. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew, look. Come on, bro. Now look. Oh, nice clean bottom wick here, huh? Come on, man. Even more fishy for me, it's not. What charts are you on though? Yeah, same as me. Refresh it, see what happens. It will change. If you refresh it, it will change. Refresh your charts, it will change. Watch. Five minutes till London Open. 1 hour will close weak, bullish potentially, but still bullish. 30-minute will close bearish. That's nice, and then 15 bearish. Yeah, these sells on gold might be an option. We'll see how it goes. Oh, he's back, guys. Legendary Trader's back. Morning from India. Legendary Trader here. I'm hoping gold go down today. Yep, you earn sells from 2,700, huh? Shit, bro. Needs to do a lot of work, man. A lot of work. My students stuck in cell. They are not thanking me in Telegram. All your students stuck in cell, huh? Do they have stop loss or no stop loss? You're trading with stop loss or no stop loss? You recommend no stop loss for your students or what? They are step students now. Yeah, as he said, they're not too happy. They're not too happy. Next question. What is a stop loss? Oh, you just blew my mind. No wick, then a wick appeared. What happened? Some simple bit of manipulation we had. You know, brokers giving us a little bit manipulation of what the data they want to represent. Their resampling is not really doing good stuff for us. It's just annoying because your decisions are going to be based off that. So if they're changing it, that could change your decision, especially if it changes the shape the candle's closing, right? That's why it's always good to cross-check with brokers. Like we had a close below on trading. This is why it's been fishy all day today. End of month trying to mess us up probably. But like it looked like a clean close below, but then broker wasn't closing below, so it makes it tough, you know? Makes it tough. Man, don't do this to me, gold. We wanted sells, bro. Come on. Don't just dump the whole range. That's not fun. That's not fun to dump the whole range here. How am I supposed to take sells if you fill the range, Mr. Gold? Typical end of month shenanigans. And then you'll FOMO into a position, lose. That's why I make that rule, right? End of month, have a budget. Because even if that happens, you slip with emotions end of month, you're still safe. You're still safe because you have set rules to protect you from that. Very important. Bro, I had a question yesterday. GBP was weak because of budget announcement. What do you think today it will be? That budget announcement was basically priced in. We just needed state facts of what they're doing. As soon as Labour got elected, we knew that there'd be huge tax reforms, a lot of more tax. I mean, they're even taxing pensions, for God's sake. Like, what's the point of saving as a pension? And then when you want to, if your spouse, unfortunately, God forbid, dies, you have to go and then pay tax on their pension. Like, come on, bro. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? They take the oxygen if they could. Taxing oxygen, huh? London open here in about 1 minute. Let's see what happens with London open, shall we? Why is the market moving weird? I don't think it's moving weird. I don't see anything too weird, like big random movements or something scary. It's the last day of the month, so traders are not really going to be stacking their positions, right? They're not going to be trying to put good positions, or they're just going to be realizing profit, rebalancing for next month. See if gold wants to close below here, 27 seconds. Not 27, 20, yeah, 27 at the time. If it can't close below here, I can't look for sells. It's not going to go towards my sell plan. Do you think it's possible? They do place their positions, but that's the whole point of repositioning, right? They Oof, this is an interesting close. Weak here, 1 hour, no bottom wick. 30 respecting. Let's go DAX. I hope you didn't trade DAX at the open. It's a big gamble. 50-50. Be very careful. I mean, today it played out, but just be careful, guys, please. But yeah, nice setup 1 on DAX here. Pushing through previous 4 out. Shame we couldn't get involved in the setup 2 here, up here. Would have been nice, actually. That was the, I would say the next entry. After the first one here, this would be a nice one. Because this one you can be break even by the open. I mean, did you have a chance to get break even by the open? Not really. Need to be careful. You trading DAX ENXO? Who is he in XO? Did someone just change their name? This Ents, but changed his name. Oh, it's you, Ents? Damn. Ents has evolved? Yeah, now that's it, man. He's evolved. New person, bro. Can you see? He goes and dictates DAX to dump and swimming in profits now. Swimming. I do agree the sales did make sense. I haven't experimented trading at, got in 151. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you were in profit for the open though, so that's fine. You can just sit at break even. If you're not in profit for the open, it's very risky. It can go either way. Wonder if it's worth it, break of low, to go on gold here. Break of low. We need to break the low to continue. If it respects that low, it can bounce up from here. The problem is break of low here, we don't have the biggest range. I'm looking at wick fill, but the wick fill is rejecting 5-minute support, so it doesn't count as a clean wick fill. Or it's an unknown, you know, it's like, okay, maybe this 5-minute close can give us more information. We'll have to see. To attempt the wick fill. I would like to see how GJ closed here as well. GJ looking the same. That wasn't you? I thought it was you, bro. Nah, I'm confused. Someone playing games. Oh, I said yes to something else? Damn. What should I search in Google so I can start Forex? Just watch my free course. It's on YouTube, best place to start. Costs you nothing. I will make an updated version for 2024. This is why you have to be careful with that first wick fill, right? Everyone is like, yeah, I'll take it on the flip. And then they get fucked because they don't understand why we're rejecting here on a wick. We're not rejecting here on a wick just for no reason. We have something there. So we need to probably either re-break the lows right now, or 5-minute needs to close bearish like that. Yeah, that's an interesting 5 close. I was not fast enough. I was trying to get in. Last second, this thing shit flipped. I wanted a little bit bigger top wick. I was trying to get in, but I couldn't calculate. I didn't know if I wanted to run this stop loss 26 pips here for a 14 pip target. You know? Yeah, I was not fast. I couldn't get in fast enough there. Last second this flipped. I really didn't expect it to flip last second here. And I was waiting for it to come back so I could take that sell, but it didn't come back. 1 minute dumped here. Fuck. Yeah, I missed that entry here, guys. This was my entry I was looking for. So I missed this entry. I was too slow. I wanted to look for a short here to fill this wick. Like I said, if the 5 minute can close below, I was gonna put stops above this high as I feel like it doesn't need to re-break this high, but I was just not fast enough. I was not fast enough. Mufa caught it. Nice, bro. I was just not fast enough. I didn't have lot size I had lot size calculated for this one, but I was at 1% risk, but I was not willing to risk 1% because it's end of month. I wanted to risk only 0.5%. So that was the plan here. That was the plan. So I just didn't have enough time. I didn't expect that to flip last minute, if I'm being honest. But I should always expect the unexpected in the markets. And then target would have been bottom of a range. That's why I was trying to calculate with stop loss above this high for 15 pips. Because then it gives me my 1-to-1 bottom of range, right? If I put stops here, yes, it's not going to give me my 1-to-1 yet. That's why I think I can get away with these stops here. But this was my plan here. This was my plan. A little bit upset, actually. I missed that. But I was just not fast enough. Like, I was looking for this. I was saying if we can get the 5 closing below. You know. A little bit annoying, I have to say. But I couldn't do it. I actually had like, and I was not gonna press the button because I had a 30 lot inside of my trading terminal. A 30 lot. Now you might think, why the hell does he have last safe size as 30 lot? Because we were looking at DAX. I was preparing for the DAX sells. DAX sells was a 30 lot. So I had to be very careful, make sure I calculate. So I was trying to calculate $500 risk, 15 pip stop loss. $1,000 I could calculate a lot faster. Would have popped around you know, 6 lot here. If 7 lot was okay, but yeah, this size want to be using around a 4 lot would have been fine here. 4 lot here would have been okay putting that in, but I put it in. I have it in right here. It's ready. Literally here you can see, look, I just opened my phone, check the lot size at the top. 4 lot was ready, but yeah, it pushed down before I could execute on that, unfortunately. Oh, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But that would be it. That would be the trade. Happy to see it play out, to be honest, but a little bit gutted I couldn't get in. Yeah, that's the wick fill you want now once you get the confirmation, but that really did just flip last second, huh? Yeah, I think this would have been a great... I got in, Harry. Nice. Well done. Well done. Use a trade manager. It calculates lot sizes. Even with a trade manager, I wouldn't have enough time because the 5 minute was closing bullish. So we didn't know where it would close. Because for a trade manager, you have to drag where your entry will be, where your stop loss is, and then press confirm. By the time I press confirm, this shit would have moved. So by the time I press confirm, it would have invalidated the trade because it wouldn't set the sell stop. So I was even trying to get in from here. You just said SL? Yeah, but you have to calculate for SL, right? I have to put risk that I don't want 1% risk. So by the time I said SL, it was gone. If you watch the replay, you'll see it just opened up and started pushing, right? Top wick started pushing. So you have to change your risk to 0.5% and then do that. Like, you just have to be fast. But yeah, I expect this position to be actually a very good position. The rest who got in, congrats. I think you can, if this flips up, just close at a 1-to-1. Otherwise, you can trail. Trust me, I did it. I entered GJ, DAX, and gold. Well, good for you, man. Congrats. That's very good. But for me, that's not what I was able to enter on. DAX, I think you did a city position, but the rest is perfect. I think this was too risky. Unless you entered from up here, then fine, I take back what I said. But if you entered what you sent me, that is not good. No, bro. Okay, we're not going to get into this. Not being considerate of London Open. All right. You definitely know, you've been trading DAX for years, so should trust yourself. Next time London Open comes, smacks your stop loss. It's all right. Next month, everyone mega locked in. Yeah, this happens to me. This happens sometimes, you know. Sometimes you just can't. You know? You got in here on gold, or where you got in on gold? Break of low or where? If you got in break of low, you have time, yes. But break of low, I was looking for the wick fill. Set up 2 on 15 minute, but what? Break of low or on flip? Or the position I was looking at? Break of low? Yeah, I was not looking. For me, break of low was late for me because of the range. Right? So yes, break of low, of course you have time. But if you check the screen, Claudio, you can see where I was looking to get my entry. Here, break of this low. This is why I missed my entry. So if you're entering here, yes, you're up now maybe about 18 pips. And if you put stop loss above the 15, you have a 32 pip stop loss. If you put stop loss above the 5, you have a 20 pip stop loss. So almost at your 1-to-1. Coming close. But I was looking for this entry here, break of this low, to get the wick fill and target the 15-minute support, as that is my next zone, right? That is the zone where I know that price can reach, as there's nothing obstructing it till there. Anything past that, it might come back to entry before that. It might, you don't know. It's a question here, right? This is a question, what will happen here? Yeah, be there, correct, yes. If you're going to go break a low, you can be there. But ideally, profit taking, key level and stuff like that would be the best scenario, right? That's more, probability wise, more guaranteed. I sold yesterday gold. Should I hold? What's your plan, man? I don't know where your stop loss is. What's your plan? Maybe you had a 200 pip stop loss, so you're not in enough profits. 30 lot would have been a very happy accident. Bro, I don't want that happy accident to happen, because what if it goes the other way? Like, you're actually fucked. Like, that's a heavy situation to be in. But hey, today if I accidentally popped a 30 lot, would almost be up 6k, so wouldn't complain today for sure. Holy crap, if that happened, would be nuts. You know, bro, you have to change your profile picture. With that profile picture, it gives it away. GJ, 30-minute closing bullish here, 1 hour closing bullish as well. This can be a bottom wick to flip up, so you have to be careful about that. Since we tapped target, right, we tapped into this support zone. We're not in a clean zone for sells, so we have to be careful about that if you're looking to continue these sells. At least maybe it can retest the support, yes. And then it's a question mark what happens at the support. Gold was clean because we didn't reach into a target here. So I expect gold even to continue here. This is why I was looking for this position. And then yeah, that was a bit. And also gold, we had only 1 hour closing bullish, which is obviously a problem. But you had 30-minute bearish rejecting, and you had 15-minute also rejecting. So double against one can supersede, right? Gold is bullish. It is bullish long term, but in the short term here, you're a trader, you can trade pullbacks. Based on 4 hour candle closing bearish today, pullbacks made sense, right? Pullbacks made sense. Yeah. If I got in, I would have gotten maybe here, but then I break my plan. Unlucky on my side, but rest of you guys caught it, so happy with that. Maybe in a slightly different way, but That's it, man. That's the power here of taking your own trades. That's why signal groups like this don't work, because how the hell are you going to execute that fast in a message, you know? Message comes, you need to calculate your risk, so you need to understand what's happening. Do you reckon the downside yen is over now that the JPY news is out and over? Yes, I reckon, but the problem is that we need to see if buys are going to come through here. At the moment, we're looking like we're going to retest this support minimum. And then the question is, yeah, do we create higher lows? Does this want to just start continuing down for a little bit? You know, we're at target, so it needs to make up its mind. What is now, in terms of in front of us, is this support being tapped. Once this support being tapped, it's a question. Does it want to bounce from there? Does it want to push through? If we close below support, probabilities will be we look to continue. If we reject this support, we probably start to bounce towards the upside, right? Like, that's how it works. So for now, probabilities are to test the support. Well, if you were a seller today, then you would have sold the setup 2 here and look to get to the support and see what happens. I don't think it's enough in terms of pip wise to take profit at the support, you know. Yeah, this is unfortunate about this one. I would have closed full there though. Close 80% of gold. Where do you think a runner should be? Back to the 1 hour support, I would say, is your runner. You know? But this is why it's very important, guys, to learn the setups, right? This is why I preach learning the setups. So you can be ready yourself here, right? You can be ready yourself. It's very, very powerful to be ready yourself. This is the whole point of why we have a community, why we have all of this going on. It's because you need to be ready yourself. As you can see, guys in the exclusive got in themselves. They got in themselves because they were ready. They were ready, they understand the plan, they understand how to execute on these type of setups, which is important to understand that, because you're going to be comfortable in the position then. If you're not comfortable in the position, that's where you make emotional mistakes, right? I just want to say I appreciate you going live every day, helping people useful stuff. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for that comment. Respect your discipline. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, shame. That 1 hour support is also 4 hour support. Let's have a look. No, it's not. It's just a 1 hour support. I mean, that's your next target, right? And then if it can get below there, you know, maybe down here, back down into these lows again. That annoys me though. I'm feeling like you get this like sick feeling in your stomach, you know, when you've been waiting for that and discussing that. It really is bad. I have to go, Ames, tomorrow. Thank you for to you, man. Take care. Especially to cap off the month here with an easy win. It's an easy trade, you know. Just FOMO in? Nah, man, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. But this was an easy win. Bro, trust me, but worse, I know exactly what you mean, sick feeling in the stomach. Yeah, drawdown feeling, I don't mind. Drawdown doesn't bother me because I followed my plan. What bothers me is if I broke my plan and I'm in drawdown. Now I have a bad feeling. But that rarely happens to me, if it happens anymore whatsoever. But when you plan, like, you have to realize, like, this is my work. You know, this is my work. This is the work I've done. I put in the effort. I'm the one who planned. I'm the one who was looking for my entry. And then last second, okay, I stumble on the management side of things, which happens. That happens in business, right? that happens. It's a part of operations. I don't lose anything today, but I'm literally watching money that could have been mine. Now, at my level of trading, it's significant because this is where my work gets put in. Regardless of what happens, I have to consider that as an expense, basically, because this was something I did, right? This was something that I planned. This was something that I was looking for and I was trying to set up. So if I last minute can't get in, it's fine. That's fine. But I just need to, like, that will happen. It's happened to me before, but it's just annoying. Of course it will annoying. Now it's the end of the month, so I don't feel that bad. But it would have been nice. But for everyone else who caught it, like we said, 15 close below, 5 minute, if it can close below would be the option. Congrats. Claudio, I know he took that as well while managing other trades. Mufa took it as well. Some guys even in YouTube chat got it, so I'm happy to see that. But this is the importance of having everything set up and ready, you know, is that you need to understand what you're doing. If you understand what you're doing, you can be prepared. Otherwise, you enter late and then you're going to complain that, oh, my entry's late, my break even is now early. You know, so that's how it is. Jay took it as well. Nice, bro. Perfect. Mufa still holding that runner. What's your plan with your runner? You just want to let it run or you want to take profit on it? 20% runner. You know, end of month, might as well be greedy and take what you can get. I got in also, but 15-minute wick fill gave me enough confidence, created 30-minute resistance, started. Yeah, I was looking for the wick fill was the idea. I just, that extra 5, it was only 1 second till closing, would have been, is kind of the one I was looking for, that to get me in. But hey man, I should have just been thinking 3 steps ahead a little bit more, but I also had GJ on my mind because GJ had the same setup. And yeah. Ended up closing full, didn't want to be too greedy. Listen, man, I think that's perfect. End of the month win. Yeah, man, I think you did a great thing there. Even if it dumps now 100 pips, which it probably will because you closed. That's how markets love to do that for you, right? But if you held, it would have come back to entry. But, you know. But the fact is that you've done your job as a trader. 98% of traders right now are losing. They're losing. So you've come to the market and, you know, done that. Still streaming? Yeah, probably wrap it up soon. All right, so GJ's reached this low. This is the question mark part. Does it want to break through right now, or is it going to reject and create support? That's the question now we ask, right? I would say if we're looking at lower time frame management, I know some of the guys are in, this has to be respected here. This is going to be 1 minute structure. As long as this 1 minute structure, not this one, the one above that, is respected, it should be able to continue down. You can use that as your management point. Yeah, this was a beautiful gold trade. I think that was position of the day. And if I don't get position of the day, then that's it. I call it. So I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna call it. Not gonna, you know, make myself feel anything. But solid session today. Last day of the month. Congrats everyone who took the gold sales as well. And yeah, man, I think we pick it up from tomorrow. So let's pick it up from tomorrow. And tomorrow is the day where we welcome everyone into the group. So make sure to check tomorrow morning if you have signed up to the group. This is probably the last time we're opening this year, right? If you want to actually change your trading, be part of something bigger, get access to all my content, speak to me on a daily basis, this is the place to be. I'm only announcing this because tomorrow it's going to be open and that's it, right? So I hate to shill stuff. I don't need people in here. It's only if people want to be. I don't need to sell if people want to buy, right? That's how it works. Again, it's just paying for my time. So yeah, the only reason I'm announcing is that if you apply to the wait list, maybe your card fails because you put your card detail in wrong or something like that. Remember, I'm doing first come, first serve. So if your card fails, you'll get an email asking to update your card details, right? Now, make sure to do it through that email. Once you do it through the email, you'll be accepted, okay? But if the spots fill up, you won't be, right? And you can always DM me. I'm not gonna hide you from the group, but you have to make sure to contact me. So if you get denied from the group tomorrow, make sure to contact me. I will reply. Don't be scared. I'm not gonna bite your head off. It's good to know you anyways, right? So just DM me if you have any issues, okay? Don't be scared to DM me, right? If there's anything, right? Oh, it denied. Can I still make it in? You know, try. If you get rejected, then it's okay. I will allow you in. That's fine. So yeah, make sure to check that out. Last day, and I'll see you guys in there tomorrow, right? So that's how it will work. So yeah, that's it. Plan here. So gold sells playing out. GJ right now looks like it is successfully breaking through the support. Like I said, that management point, I don't know why I deleted the box, but yeah, as long as it respects that spot now, we should be able to continue down. If it gets back above that spot, I would assume it's game over there. 2 minutes for the 15 to close. Obviously, you want the 15 to close below here to give you that confirmation of continuation, and you can look to hold that back into the 4-hour support here, at least to fill the wick here, kind of what gold did. GBP USD at the moment is making a retracement that can make a higher low here, potentially for potential buys as well here, and then we can take it from there. In terms of my swing trade, like see how that's doing, just so you guys can see. Oops. Swing trade is kind of just hanging about here, just making its way towards the downside, hopefully, as that's what I wanted to do. Respecting that zone, would like this to continue down bearish, and that's about it. If it breaks this zone now, probably gonna put stops to break even. They're not actually on my broker at break even, but I have space. I have space until it gets to that. So yeah, that's about it. And we'll keep you guys updated on how all of that goes. And yeah, appreciate everyone showing up as always. Take care, and hopefully catch you guys on tomorrow's stream. First day of the month. Let's get it. Take care, trade sharp, and hopefully speak to you guys soon. Peace. See you guys.